I've asked Taco, Mike, and Stoner to make their own characters with one pro and one con. I've set up a horror movie scenario to see if they survive. Mike is Laurence Deeks. His pro is a master detective and sexy little boys. So he made his character a pedophile. So Taco made his Pablo Lee Gonna Die. And he's an excellent driver, he can drive anything. And his con is terrified bugs and SpaghettiOs. And Stoner made his Simo throne. Pro is marksman and claustrophobic. Our story takes place in the inner city, let's say like New York. We follow our main characters at a gas station. Simo is waiting in line in front of the gas attendant. She goes to the door, opens the door, and a zombie attacks her. You find a handgun and 10 handgun rounds. His pro is that he's a marksman, so whenever he shoots, it requires no pull from the tower.
I killed the zombie, picked a lock, and got a gun. What have you been doing with your life? You've been drinking a fucking slushy. He's been making love to it.
So as you walk outside, you see this Dodge Ram slam into the back of what was your truck, and you just see this fucking guy just fall out of the truck with a knife in his hand, and clearly a zombie is in the passenger seat attacking him.
Can I just swipe it and like stab him in the neck? It'd be nicer.
So Pablo just got the knife
to find the lighter. And I run back outside and I start pumping gas all over the ground. I look at Pablo with the lighter, not lit, and I look at him and go, I will light this motherfucker. Tell me if you love me now.
So across from the gas station pumps, so to your guys' right, you just see this horde of zombies just completely blocking the street. And then you got
fucking running.
You guys want to go down the street? Okay.
Wait, no, I lied. We're going to this store.
We're going back to the store.
We gotta kill the zombie clerk.
No, well, you could possibly just maybe evade it. If somebody wants to, they can push the clerk, the zombie clerk out of the way.
I'll do it because I've contributed nothing.
Kick that door.
I fully use my head to try to open this door.
Doable.
Oh man, what do you do that for? Eyes.
I was successful.
Yeah, you drop kicked that motherfucker.
With my face.
Yes.
I screamed. We made it. Because clearly I don't know where I am after that.
If you would have died just then, we could have still got away because like she would have been distracted.
Yeah.
Probably would have been.
Heroic! Bounce the whole thing over.
So yeah, so you guys go through the back alleyway. You see that it's kind of a dead end when you walk through the back door. It's completely unlocked. No fire alarm, no nothing. You see on your left that it's a complete dead end, but you see on your right that it leads out to the streets. But just before the building that's in that alleyway, there's actually a door that's open just ajar. Do you want to go to the streets, or do you want to go inside that door and check what's in that building?
I say streets, we gotta get out of this.
I want to look at the door and see if it's been tampered. I'm looking specifically for any remnants of blood.
You pretty much crack open the door just a little bit and you see like this bright light and you kind of hear like this like elevator music, but other than that, that's all you hear. It's just completely silent, it seems like.
Well, I'm going.
No trace of blood whatsoever.
Guys, there might be something in there that we could use.
Those are always traps.
But
like, have you ever seen a movie? Street.
But
we're getting out of here. We're going to the country. We're going to Canada.
You guys are like, you know, you just smash your head through a fucking.
The guy that's arguing to go in the building is not mentally stable right now. No, like that's what he sees. It's like all like quiet, and peaceful, and then like we look in there and it's like Saw 4.
And I'm just like, fuck. I will come with you guys.
Okay, so you go out in the streets, and basically the first thing you see when you go out in the street, you kind of see the front entrance of the gas station, like a couple, like probably about a block away, maybe not even. On your right, you see the big, massive horde further down. But on your left, you know, you kind of see those zombies you saw earlier on the street kind of lurking. And on your left is this fire truck. The lights are still moving around, so that way you can kind of tell that it's still running, still working good. You get, however, there's blood smeared on the side, so you don't really know exactly how the situation is.
So like, we'd have to get closer to see inside of it, bro.
Yeah.
We're going for the fire truck. Fire truck.
Okay.
We're not just like jumping in because it's running. We gotta
Right. So you're cautious about it. Who's going in first?
Obviously me.
The one with no weapon?
I keep driving.
In case you didn't know, Pablo's pro is driving. Anything.
Pretty much.
I run at the thing like a Naruto runner at fucking Area 51.
If they can't catch you, you can't bite you.
Yes,
They can't bite us all.
that is my one and only theory because I still have no idea what's going on. My head is throbbing. I run square into the fire truck.
He doesn't know it's a fire truck.
It was a big yellow duck.
I honestly think I was going to school and it's
It's a fucking school bus.
It's the school bus.
Yeah, it's pretty much, you were like, oh fuck, I'm late to school.
and then I regained my senses.
Okay, so basically as you're approaching the fire truck, a zombie lurks out the side of the truck.
Is he a fireman? Was he a fireman?
He was a fireman. It's a zombie
Is he
fireman.
wearing a mask? Like a
No.
oxygen mask?
No. So he goes out and he grabs you by the shoulders. All right. So is anybody saving Laurence? To be fair, you are a marksman.
Is the bullet worth it though? I got 10.
Well, I was gonna say it wouldn't require a pull, but if Pablo did it, he would have to pull.
Alright, fine then. I regrettably pulled the gun out and blew the fucking set out. And I'm fucking fine.
I look at the fucking Swede and I go in the most disgruntled voice I can muster.
He's finished!
I was this close and he finished first.
It was like going on for like a really long time. Like Mike's like don't fight me. Like trying to hold him back, and I'm just like. And you're just like staring off into space, and I'm like, and you're like,
So Laurence throws the dead fireman off.
Does he have an axe on him? A fireman's axe?
He does not, but you do see that it's
What
mounted
gear
on.
does he have
You
on
do
him?
see that it is mounted on the side of the fire truck.
so what is this fire truck?
May I take-
It does
I want
like water
to-
cannon. Does the water cannon count as marksmanship?
I take his helmet.
Water cannons like GTA.
No, you need to be attached to a fire hydrant.
That's bullshit.
You guys just fend off the entire zombie horde apocalypse like a goddamn fire hose. That's the end of the game, everybody.
Is he wearing a helmet?
He is not.
What
He just has the jacket and boots
kind
on.
of clothes am I wearing?
You're, as far as I know, you're fucking butt ass naked.
Steal his boots.
Very naked, but you got like those yellow.
They're not even fire boots. They're fucking rain
You got little duckies on.
He was not prepared to fight fires. But neither am I.
Puddles never stood a chance.
The fire boots are attached to the pants, so you have to pull his pants off and then take the ducky boots inside the pants. After zombie dick. We can leave him. We could leave him. We don't even know this guy. I've already wasted a bullet on saving his life. He's been trying to hold my hand this
He attempted to bring out a.
this past, like anything that I've done, he's always been like trying to like get me off guard.
And they were attempting to blow up the fucking gas station just for your love. Do you guys decide to bring Laurence with you onto the fire truck?
No, not really. We both get in the cab and he just climbs onto the back.
I accept it. But I forcibly squeeze my way in between what's obviously only meant to be a two-person cab into the middle. Notice how much gas consumption the vehicle has.
It actually has a decent amount. It's probably like more than half a tank.
It's like 7/8 of a tank?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
What's the mileage it gets?
4 gallons of the whore.
Well, it looks like we got 4 miles.
Oh, so Lawrence, did you grab the axe?
Yes.
Okay.
And as we're driving and the dust is sparring into the air, I go, does anybody else have an erection?
Can we throw him out of the truck?
I see buckle myself in.
he buckles the lap belt, pulls the shoulder belt from the other side, buckles it in Brian, pulls the shoulder belt from my side, buckles it in Brian's side.
That is exactly what I did.
It just goes like this and goes. He sticks the axe between his legs and puts his hands on it like Conan the Barbarian, trying to think he's the badass.
Slips and headbutts it.
His nose just starts bleeding one. Pretends it doesn't happen.
How's that lighter? How's that go against blood?
Don't know, that's my pretty mark.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I'm covered in gas, remember Silly Goose?
Oh yeah. So we
You're in a. The irony is you're in a fucking fire truck. So as Pablo is driving, he's driving and he eventually finds this police roadblock. You guys probably drove like at least maybe 5 miles at the.
enough to get super annoyed.
Yeah.
Just enough to be about to take him out and just he reaches for his gun and then I like stop him. I go, no, he likes me. I'll do it.
In front of you is the roadblock, and you can see a horde coming from there. But from your left is an open park. You can see just a baseball diamond and then like a playground pass. Basically, you guys decide to go through the park, through the baseball diamond.
So we're abandoning our fire truck. No. Can we off-road?
I want to try. I believe
If
in
we
them.
get stuck, we can just leave.
As I
We're
found
leaving the car anyways.
As I found a mysterious fourth buckle, I have clicked it into place and goes, let's do this, Daddy-O's.
You drive over the sidewalk, break through the fence, and then you see a zombified Little League team.
Fucking, I swear for them.
All you see is blood smear across the windshield, and a little league hat, baseball cap, is stuck to the windshield.
I reach out to grab the hat.
Can I slap his hand away from the windshield?
Lawrence attains the hat.
I start smelling it in a very creepily way. And go, that's a good sniff.
Because of how weird this situation is, you realize that there's something very off about Laurence.
And I go, and I look at both of you guys and goes, guys, I'm very sorry I kept this from you, but by federal law, I have to tell you. I'm a sex offender.
Is that your con?
Yes.
This is the one instance it can show up.
And I went for it.
to retain Lawrence from jumping out of the truck and molesting zombie children.
Dude, we have to.
For his
He could be
sake.
the happiest until the end of his life. Like, that could be like his,
But I'm
taking the dog to the park before putting it down.
You guys want to abandon fucking ship. So obviously, so once you hit that hard hit, the truck, the fire truck, just stalled out. The engine is no longer running. You are now at the playground in front of you, and now you see a.
Is there a merry-go-round?
Yes.
I ride the merry-go-round.
You see a crowd of 6 zombies, and they are surrounding kind of the park while Pablo is really spinning around with his knife shaking and dancing like a kid with ice cream.
It's a knife. It says so right here.
And you see the jungle gym, and it's the big dome jungle gym. And inside, outside of it, you see 4 zombies just crawling into it. 4 of the 6, and you see a kid and you see a kid screaming for help. He's a younger, chubby boy.
I look at everybody.
He's so full of chocolate.
I look at the other two and I go, guys, he's helpless. Please, let's help him.
So yes, do you guys decide to help the young pudding boy with the 4 zombies?
No. Simo's fucking off. This is about time. This is the point where you're just shaking your head and walking away and going, no. 9 bullets. 9. I need at least one for me, maybe. And then you undo the clip, you pull one out, you put it in your pocket, you put the clip back in the gun. We're gonna use that one's mine.
I look at the child and slowly start walking away going, fucking homos. As I'm dragging the axe behind me, walking slowly towards the child, leaving them behind.
Laurence, since you're by yourself, to attempt to save the kid, I would need 2 pulls.
Getting your arms off the table would be easier.
Let me get back.
That's why I pushed it the other way. That's 1.
Alright, so Laurence successfully
Saves the kid.
just whips his fucking axe, his fire axe, at the back of the zombie's head. Blood smears across the kid's face.
And I go,
Traumatized already.
and I look at the little boy, and I grab him by the shoulders and hold him close and go whisper into his ear, saying, I know what it's like to be a sexy little boy. And I drag him away from the jungle gym.
And as you do that, you have this little boy who seems a little under 10. Basically, the kid says, oh, thank you. My name is Russell. I lost my parents in the street.
I stop him dead in his sentences again and go, child, I am your daddy now.
The kid just looks at the other 2.
We're very far away. We're in the distance. Yeah. We're like, I have not looked back once.
The kid goes, dear Jesus, I don't know you 2, but it's safer than with this guy. So now Russell is in your party. Any decision made with Laurence alone with Russell requires an extra pull. So if you guys decide to do something, but you're not around Laurence.
So in other words, we have to babysit him.
I'm defenseless.
Anything can happen.
Well, if we just let him keep double pulling, eventually he'll die.
You're not wrong.
It requires him a double pull, it requires us a double pull.
Him.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. This is
Because
it lessens our chances and raises his.
Because the thing is, he has to fight that pedophilia along with survival.
I immediately realize how hard this journey is going to be. Look at the other 2 and yell into the distance, oh my god, he's one of them, and swing my axe into this little boy.
Right before you swing your axe at this kid, he looks at you with his eyes, with the blood smear left over from the zombie you killed earlier, and goes, but I was gonna save you by going to the back!
I swing harder.
Zombies approach closer as they hear the fat boy screams.
I throw his head into the zombies and go, are you not pleased? And then I run back to the grown men. I am trying to convince them he was a zombie and it was too late.
But the most benefit is that when you beheaded him, you did notice a bite mark in his neck.
cool. We're good.
Told you guys.
Pedophilia and regretting pedophilia are both safe today.
Guys, I told you he was bad juju.
So you guys are running out of the playground, and you approach an overpass. And Laurence catches up.
And I whisper under my breath, just like the others, before rejoining them.
And I whispered, fuck, he's fast.
3, highway roads all intersecting each other. And underneath you see, this, deep, basically where crackheads would be in, LA. Underpass. And it seems like the top one, the railing came off and just cars just went fucking through it. And you do see a horde of zombies. I want to say about 10 to 11 roaming around. not leaving the route. They don't seem dangerous. They just seem to be like bumping into shoulders.
All I have is a knife. I need more. The pile of cars you were talking about, is there anything that's noticeable?
I mean, the pile of cars are pretty messed up, but underneath the underpass, there's a couple like wrecked cars, and you do see like let's say like 2007 like Nissan with this huge ass fucking spoiler, like looks like something straight out of fucking Tokyo Drift.
Brian,
It's pretty fucked up on the front end. And this car is about in the middle of it. You all would have to require to be stealthy to be able to get to it. So if you want to attempt actually to even go past it, you would pass this underpass. I would need one pull from everybody to avoid being seen to get through here.
he whispers.
I'm next, so hopefully.
So Simo sneaks past through a couple. He kind of leads the way. He gets to the trunk of the car, hiding behind it from other fellow zombies.
You picked like the worst one in the fucking tower.
Pablo follows him and hides right next to him. Laurence comes in with his swinging axe. You guys are leaning next to the car. Pablo, you happen to look in the back seat. You happen to see this huge, long, black case. Almost looks like an instrumental case. You open the back door just very closely, very quietly and carefully. And then as you about to reach for this case, you reach your hand over to the latch and you start to undo it. But as you do that, you see this giant spider just crawl down over your hand. And you try your best not to scream.
I run up to his aid and eat the spider.
He just fucking like it's popcorn.
And you totally saved him from a bull because his con is afraid of
Insects. There's a lot of them. So.
incest. Bro, you pop open a case and what you see inside is a long katana.
Noise.
So yes, you grab the katana. Do you want to just basically just leave your knife behind? Or?
No, I want both.
Okay.
So the knife is on the end, so I can just like.
No, you gotta like bayonet your knife.
So like this is the katana, and then there's just like a random knife sticking out.
Like a cross.
He's Pablo Red. But in front of you is 3 zombies. Basically behind you, the horde is starting to come at you, and in front of you is just the 3 zombies.
I want to take them all. I got a new toy.
Alright, you're gonna turn to me, go 9.
Like he can't look away, and he reminds himself that he has a bullet in his pocket specifically for him.
He thinks about that a lot. pretty much any time your mouth opens.
I've already attacked a zombie.
Oh,
Trying to defend.
Yeah, you have to pull that.
You have to make a pull. And I am completely unwilling to shoot zombies until it's absolutely necessary.
Preferably close quarters where, like, you know, it's hard.
You know, you guys don't have to have Simo in your party. You could attempt to kill him.
No, I like both of them.
So
Why would we kill Simo when there's such a better option?
You don't know why I'm such a valuable member of the group that I won't reveal.
That's exactly what somebody with no skills would say.
You don't know that.
You already know I'm the most valuable person here. I got the gun.
But I haven't.
So, trees.
Is he part tree? Are we gonna like get rid of him one day?
I might provide useful and overcome my kid fetish. Doubtful, but it's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
So you guys do successfully kill the 3. You guys eventually run and reach to this hospital.
He's still alive down there. We just left.
Yeah, you just fucking left the guy.
I promise not to shoot the fuck out of this bitch if you take me with you.
Only because that was the most badass shit you just did.
Guys, there's